guys, welcome back to my channel. I wonder if can my sound be heard. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Damase. To those of you who are new, if you're a regular, thank you so much for coming back. Please hit the subscribe button and please like my video. Let me know what you'd like to see me do on the comment section below, and what it is that you'd like to know from me, to hear from me. Please check out my previous video, which is a new segment on my channel whereby I am reviewing an Airbnb, and I'm very much passionate about it. Like I said on the video, that it's something that I want to do. Please just check it out and give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think and what kind of Airbnb should I review next. Should it be a penthouse? Should it be a bachelor? Should it be, but I feel like that one was a bachelor, so it can't be a bachelor again. Should it be a romantic kind of setup, or should it be a penthouse? Just the type of Airbnb that you would like me to do. Like how many people it should be able to accommodate: 5 people, 8 people, 2 people, 4 people, 1 person. But anyways guys, so talking about my previous video, so on my Instagram I uploaded a picture showcasing an Airbnb where I was telling people that there's this new segment that I'm passionate about, that I really like. So then I asked people to go and check it out, to come on YouTube and actually check it out. Guys, did someone not comment? Could you please give us the 30k story? We are waiting. So basically I can't make promises, because if I do, when I upload something else, people comment and request that one thing on the comment section of that other thing. You know, like, you could DM me, it's fine. But anyways, thank you so much for the reminder. I am here to give you the 30k story. So what year was it, guys? Let me actually go on my Instagram DMs and actually like go into the conversation of myself and this person. So what happened was, right, I can't say the year though, but like during my, my varsity days, there's this guy, right, that had at the time wanted me for the longest time. I think he was like in my DMs for like a year, and we were talking for like a year and a half, you know, just compliments here and there. And he'd always say, he'd say things like, "You're my wife, you're my future, Asia, I love you so much." And on my birthday, he'd call me. Like, he was just that type of person. He was very much invested, right? So then this other year, he says to me, oh, I was actually at work. So that day I was feeling very empowered, because I was gonna do what I love, which is presenting. So there was a huge event for this other big brand, and I was gonna work alongside Minnie Jones. Yes, Miss Jones. So I was so excited about it, and I was gonna be presenting. I was just doing interviewing celebrities on the red carpet. Well, it was not red, it was green, on the green carpet. It was so nice, man. So I was amped up and everything. So fine, I'm chilling at the event. And then I upload a picture of myself holding a microphone, right? And with the cameras rolling. And then I upload it as a story, because I had to post where I'm at, what I'm doing, you know, that type of thing. So then I posted on my Instagram story, and he had my number at the time even, because we had been talking for like 2 years. So I was like, okay, like I had given him my number for birthdays and whatever. And I actually also called him on his birthday. So fine. I upload that picture, then he DMs me and he's like, "Where are you working today?" Then I tell him I'm at this place, I'm doing this. Like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you, congratulations." And he's like, "You know, I've told you, like, after graduation I'm gonna marry you and everything." Mind you, we're not even dating or know each other like that, but okay, sir. And I listened to him, because I feel like abantu can just lie to themselves, and it's okay, and you should just listen to them lie to themselves, and it's fine. So he's like, he's gonna marry me and that I'm beautiful. Okay, then he texts me on WhatsApp and he's like, what time are you leaving there? I'm like, probably 12 a.m 12 a.m or 11 p.m, I'm not sure. After I'm done, it'll depend on the vibe. So I'm there with my 2 friends, right? So we're chilling, and then he's like, "Can I have your account?" Oh, he's like, where do you desire to go? Like, where do you want to go as a person? I'm like, oh my goodness, there's so many places that I'd love to go to. So you have to be specific. Are you talking about South Africa or you're talking about international, like at an international level? Then he's like, no, anyway, where do you want to go? I'm like, well, I'd love to go to Paris. I'd love to go, I don't know what else I mentioned, but I mentioned every place that I've always like wanted to go to. And then he's like, well, please give me your account number so I send you money and you could book our flights and we'll meet there. So he's like, to me, you and I could meet anywhere in the world. Wherever you want us to meet, we could meet there. Mind you, this person stays in South Africa and he says that to me, that I can choose anywhere in the world where I want us to meet and we will meet there. I'm like, yo, this is a big risk. I know we've been talking for 2 years, but my safety matters. And I think rather we meet somewhere here in SA, because I knew that if we go somewhere, I could actually afford to fly myself back if anything happens, or should be a place where I know people. So I'm like, I've always wanted to go to Mpumalanga, but then I think again, I don't know anybody from Mpumalanga. Then I'm like, okay, Cape Town. I'd love to go to Cape Town. And guys, anyways, I love Cape Town. So I'm like, I'd love to go to Cape Town. Then he's like, send me your account number. That's how a man speaks, guys. And then speaks in the language of money. Chelete, chankura, zaga. That's how a man is supposed to speak. The money must speak for you. You must not even open your mouth or use your feet. The money, chelete, must speak for you. So it's like, send me your account number. I'm like, hey? Okay, I send it. I don't tell my friends yet, just in case he's not going to do it. He sends me first 12K. I think it was like 12,500 rands. I'm like, he's like, find the accommodation you like in Cape Town and book it. I'm like, okay, I can't do it right now because I'm at this event and I'm working, but then when I get home I'll do it. Then he sends me a list of places in Cape Town, like 5 top places in Cape Town. When I check the prices for those places, I'm like, sir, these places are expensive, but also he's the one who's gonna pay, so it's fine. So then we book for 2 nights at this place that at the time was charging like 6K per night. Okay, he's like, I must book it. I'm like, okay, cool. I booked the accommodation. It confirms. I send it back to him. He's like, okay, glad that's sorted. 12 again. Sends me 12K again. I'm like, this guy, okay. Anyways, he's like, I must book my flight. I must book my flights from Cape Town. From Durban to Cape Town and back. For 12K, I must book my flight. I'm like, does he know who he's speaking to? Of course, I'll book my flight. I think my flight was like 3K because I booked one flight. I didn't book return because I don't want to waste the money. So I booked one flight. I quickly text my friends from Cape Town that this and this is happening. And in Cape Town, like I've got like they were my closest friends, like close. Like, and one I used to live with in Durban, so we're definitely close. So I tell her, to me, this and this is happening. This guy is saying this. And she's like, to me, friend, come through. And if anything happens, we will be there. So come through and we'll stay with you at your place. I'm like, sharp. I tell my 2 friends now and I tell them what's going on. I were all excited. And then he says to me, guys, I forgot a disclaimer. To the guy, if you're watching this, I'm not going to name you, but all I'm saying is that I think you should speak to me again in the language we both understand. The Zaga language. Like, just send me an e-wallet and say, hi, just check on me. Check on me. How am I doing during this pandemic? Like, send me 12K nyana just to make sure I'm immune to the virus. I think money would make me immune to the virus. So anyways, okay. I wake up the next day, I go do my hair, and I wanted to do braids because it's a vacation, so I don't want to have to wake up, iron my wig or all of those things. So I just wanted to do braids. So I wake up, I go braid my hair, and it was a very nice hairstyle. I do my nails. Then I flew out to Cape Town. Got to Cape Town. On my flight, he texts me and asks me, do I have money on me to spend in Cape Town? I'm like, no, I don't. Sends me another. No, it was not 12 at that time. I think he sent me 10. So far, this is 34K that he sent me. Okay, then I tell him I'm boarding my flight. He's like, okay, by the time you land, the money's going to be in your account. I land in Cape Town, chink, money's in my account. Okay, and then I travel from the airport to the accommodation, of which, like, I took an Uber actually. Yeah, I Ubered. When I got to the accommodation, guys, when they come to fetch you from your car, they bring champagne with them. Like, do you know what was nice? It's the fact that I wasn't served by black people. I was being served by white people. So I'm just there, and the lady comes to the car, to the Uber, and she's like, hi Sia, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm great, thanks. How are you doing? She's like, I'm good. You know, even the language changes, guys, when you're there. So I'm on vacation, and I think these people, I don't think they expected such a young person to walk in there and to have paid for the place, because it was under my card. So she's like, hi Sia, how are you doing? Oh my goodness, you're so young. How old are you? I'm like, well, I'm old enough. And then she's like, okay, they open my door, I get out, here's some champagne for you. I fetch my champagne, guys, and at the time I felt like I'm a Bonang. Like, I felt like Bonang Matiba. So I walk out, and they're carrying my bags. I walk in, guys. You know the places where you book, and when you walk in, the attention is on you. It was that type of place, not a place whereby there's a lot of people and those people are being attended to. You feel like you want. Nah, I was the only one walking in at that time, so I felt like Bonang. And then they're like, ma'am, should we bring you champagne? Should we bring the champagne up to your room? I'm like, yes, please. I signed, and then I went upstairs to my room. It was beautiful, like the view as well was beautiful. Everything about that place was just proper. I would go back any day. Like, I was actually looking at prices beginning of this year, and even during this time I actually did look for at prices, and I know, like, by the time it's actually cheaper, I think, during normal days than on weekends, and during normal dates than on holidays. So fine, I walk in, the place is beautiful. I sit there, sip on my champagne. I tell my friends I'm there. I tell him I'm there and everything is good. He's like, relax, sip on some champagne. I'm still shopping. I go through his stories on Instagram. He's at Louis Vuitton in Johannesburg. He's still at Louis Vuitton. At Louis in Johannesburg. I'm like, oh gosh, what if I'm gonna get an orange bag? But also, I don't really fantasize about getting a Louis bag, because I feel like I should get a Louis bag and hop out of a Benz. Like, I can't have a Louis bag and not have the best things in life. Like, it has to match with everything. I need to have my own place. I need to have that under my name. I need to have certain things before I can actually carry a Louis and understand it and be up there. So for me, it's a luxury that I pray one day I'm going to buy for myself, and as a reward for myself, because I can afford it. So fine. He's shopping. My friends come through. No, one of my friends comes through. We ordered dinner. It was after work by the time she got there, because my flight was in the afternoon. We ordered dinner. We drink shaza, and then chilled. And then he tells me he has landed. Mind you, I don't know how this guy looks like except on Instagram. I don't know how his height is except for the one I can see on Instagram. I don't know if he can speak for himself or he can't, because on Instagram all you see are pictures. Actually, I knew he could speak for himself because we had spoken on the phone, but his voice was not my ideal voice. Like, yeah, I'll tell you guys as time goes. So fine, he gets there, he's so excited. He's like, my Sia, guys, he was not from here. So it's like, my Sia. I'm like, how are you doing? I'm also happy to see him. I hug him. Man smells nice. He's carrying Louis all over. Fine. He's like, what do I want? I'm like, nothing. I've eaten, I've drank shaza, I'm good. And then so this is the first night. So he's like, he wants to go out. And now my friends, my other friend was on her way from her place to where I stay, whilst the other one was going back to her place to change so we could go out. So he's like, he wants to go out. Like, okay, where we're gonna go out to? Then we go to Coco. Coco's this club in Cape Town. I think it's on what street? What's that long street? I think, I'm not sure. But we went to Coco, got to Coco, drank, bottles were flying, you know that vibe. And then I see someone I know from Instagram who at the time was actually my real crush, and he was sitting at the table next to ours. And brothers obviously was making it seem like him and I are a thing, but shame he was not touchy or trying to kiss me or whatever, but we're just sitting next to each other. So I'm like, this guy probably knows that I'm with him now, so obviously he's never gonna look at me even if he was looking at me. So he was also there. Then my guy that we came here with buys him 2 bottles of Ace of Spades. I think that thing is called Ace of Spades, the champagne. That, yeah, it's probably Ace of Spades. I think that's what it's called. It's very expensive. He buys him that, and then everyone, like, you know, we're all having a great time. But with me and my friends, thing is, we know when enough is enough is enough. So we're like, okay, we want to leave and go back to the hotel. Then he's like, no, he's gonna stay there because he's still having fun. We're like, sharp. My friend and I go back to the hotel. But actually, all of us go back to the hotel. We get there, we sleep, we wake up. He's still not back. I think we woke up at like 7, 8. Went downstairs to have breakfast, showered, did our faces. He's still not back. Then he came back like, I think around 10. And when he got back, he's talking that he's saying he got mugged. Mind you, the money that was in my account, we didn't use it. Like, I think I had like my 18k or like around those amounts, because my hair and my nails didn't cost that much. So like, he's like to me, what happened was he went to withdraw money because he just wanted to tip the waitresses, the host girls at the club, but then his card got hacked in the ATM. So now this guy says, guys, he's like, they don't know who I am. I'm gonna call Biggie. I'm gonna call my other friend Trifina. Trifina and I look at each other like, and I'm like, guys, if a person, I think if a person uses such names, it's usually used by people that are selling drugs or people that are within a cult or something. I don't know, but it doesn't sit right with me why someone would be called Biggie. You know, Biggie in movies is the person that deals with drugs. He says, do they know who I am? They don't even know who I am. They don't know who my brothers are. I'm gonna call Biggie. But we try not to act too shocked so that he doesn't see. But kushubile at this point, because what if I don't like him or I don't want to do something, then he calls Biggie, or something happens to me and he calls Biggie. I start being scared. Then he's like, oh, okay. So he's like, what are we gonna do? We're like, okay, we'll just go to the beach. We went to the beach, took some pictures, had a little picnic, went back to the hotel. My other friend had gone to, not to work, but to her place probably to change after the beach. Then she came back. Then we went to this other nice Sunday vibes place. It's not Rand's. It's a very, I don't know what the name of that place is, guys. It's very white, like it's very modern day. It's like by white people. It's ran by white people, and it's very nice. It's a very nice place in Cape Town, actually, but I forgot the name of it, and I always forget this place. I forgot it, guys, but we went there and we had a nice time, had a few drinks. So when we got there, guys, this guy was balling. When we got there, we sit on this table, and then there's a couple behind us. He's like, the couple must come join us. We'll all eat together and we enjoy. Now, let me tell you what happens. So this is day 2, right? And we were supposed to leave Cape Town the next morning, but then he insisted that we stay for longer. So when we're there, these other guys that I know from Durban are in Cape Town as well, with all of their friends, like with their squad. So they've rented a house, and the house is like probably like 5 minutes away from where we were staying at. And he's like, we should go there later. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go there. Like, no. And actually, the previous night, my other friend and I had gone there. And when we got there, we saw some nice guys and everything. So I'm like, you want me to go there and we go together so that we can be a couple? And then you're gonna block me from... And I had a crush there too. So I'm like, but that guy's not my crush anymore, but he was my crush at the time. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go there with him because he's not my boyfriend. I don't see him like that. So fine. He's like, he's gonna... So we have a few drinks again, and I'm like, I want to leave. Like, guys know when I've had it, I get bored very easily. So I'm not one to spend 10 hours at the same place or 8 hours at the same place. So I think like after probably 3 hours, I'm like, I want to leave. My friend and I decided to leave and go to the hotel. Then we drink at the bar, and of which the bar was top class, and we drank champagne at the bar, spoke to the bar guy, had some snacks, dried fruits and all of that. So now, okay, we can see through his snaps that before we left the place, guys, ne, my friend Trifina didn't have a phone at the time, right? And she was messaging someone that was gonna give her a phone back, I think, or something like that, I don't know. So she was like, can she please use his phone to go on her Twitter to text that person? And I think some of her friends were probably gonna join us later. So then she uses his phone, right? As she's using his phone, by mistake, she logs onto his Twitter. I think it was like the third time of her texting her friend. She uses his Twitter instead of hers by mistake, né? And then when she sees the Twitter DMs, guys, your faves, your Instagram faves, your influencers, your Twitter faves, I will never get over this, because I know them. They were there in the DMs asking him for money. And girl, like, nah, I don't mind. Get your coin, girl. Get your bag. But now it's the things, the deals that were being made in order to get that money that are just creepy. But I'm not judging anyone, guys. Get that money. But you see them. And then the other one, who's a very proper, like, influencer there on Twitter, was asking him for Debonair's pizza. I'm like, babes, you see, when you ask a man, you must ask a man for something you can't afford. Because if you're going to ask him for something you can afford, then what are you going to use your money for? You must ask him for things you can't afford so that you can buy yourself the things you can afford. And then it's balanced out. Get it? So she's asking for Debonair's pizza. I see that he likes girls. He's texting other girls. He wants to sleep with other girls for money. Like, he's going to give them money. They should sleep there and then. He was a turn off. I mean, not that he was a turn on, but like at this point, what's a basement level? Like, you are below. You are underneath below. Like, at this point. So fine. I'm like, I want to leave. I want to go back to the place we were staying at. We go back there, and my friend and I just drink at the bar. Then he goes to that house. When he gets to that house, he kisses another girl on the cheek. But apparently he was trying to kiss her on the lips and everything. Like, I was trying to do weird stuff. And I heard about it because one of my friends went there and she told me everything that was happening. So he was like, when he comes home, my friends should not be there because we need to spend some time together. I'm like, sharp. Now I'm texting all of my friends. I'm texting Skim Sam. I'm like, Skim, I'm so scared. What if he's gonna want to sleep with me? What if he forces himself on me? What if he kills me? Like, I'm starting to think all of the negative things. I'm telling Skim that Skim, he spoke about Biggie and so and so. I remember I told Chubby, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say it. I told Billy about it, and Billy prayed with me, guys. We prayed together, and she was just telling me, friend, it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be, he's not going to do anything to you in the name of Jesus Christ. Pray together. I believe that nothing's going to happen to me, and nothing happened to me. So he gets home. He's like, Sia, come here. And he's like a little bit like tipsy-ish. So he's like, come here. Then he tried, I'm like, what are you doing? And then he's like, I'm like, what is this? I show him the picture of him trying to kiss another girl. I'm like, what is this? And then he's like, who's sending you these things? I'm like, that's the worst thing to say when a person has busted you doing something wrong. What is this? And then he's like, Sia, I'm so sorry. You know, I love you. You're the love of my life. I'm going to marry you. Please give me a kid. How did we go from you apologizing for being wrong, for trying to kiss another girl, to me giving you a kid? Do you understand the measurements that have to be taken in order for me to give you a kid? Do you understand how we get to that, first of all? Like, just... no. It's like, please give me a kid. I'll give you everything you want. And then he goes to his phone. He shows me property where he was building. And, oh, mind you, when we were downstairs with my friend, sipping by the bar, a lady came to drop off an iPhone X, right? At the time, an iPhone X was a big deal. It was the latest phone at the time. So it was, the note was written to Sia. Then it wrote my room number. So I'm like, oh, I have an iPhone X. I'm so happy. Not that the phone I had at the time was like the worst phone ever. No, but just, you know, upgrading was, you know, gonna feel nice. I'm thinking, yo, this man is trying to impress me. But still, I don't forgive him. He needs to come here and then we can talk about this. So then he's like, he's gonna buy me a car. He promises like every month he'd send me like 60,000 rands. And I have a feeling that guy in his country has got a wife. I don't know, guys. Like, apparently in his country he's a king or chief or whatever. But I think in his country he's got a kid. I really think so. I mean, a wife and a kid. So he's like, can I give him a kid? And he shows me where he's building on his plot. And now he stays in Sandton at this other very, very fancy place. And he stays at the second last floor of that building, very expensive building. And he stays there. And I've been there with my friends a year later after that incident happened. But now we're like friends, like we're cool, like nothing could ever happen, nothing ever happened. And I told him I don't appreciate it, and I blamed it on him just so nothing could happen. Yeah, fine, I don't feel bad about that too. And man, like after, then obviously I acted upset. We went to bed, woke up in the morning, he was still like shook that I hadn't forgiven him. Obviously I was not going to forgive him for as long as I'm in Cape Town. I was going to forgive him when I landed Durban, because then nothing's going to happen. So then I woke up the next day. He went to book my flight. Imagine, he went to book my flight, and he kept talking to Biggie. Man, like that still worries me. But anyways, now we're good friends. Last year when I was in Johannesburg, for what? For work. Yes, I was there for work. I was trying to remember which work that was. I was there for a launch, and then I think he saw on my Instagram story or WhatsApp story that I was in Joburg. Then he was like, can we have dinner with my friends? He called me, actually. He came to fetch my friends and I. We went to his place. He's got such a beautiful place, such an expensive place, such nice taste. I remember I was helping him decorate that place. Like the couches that you people sit on were helped shop. I helped him shop for those. That big mirror that you guys post in your Insta stories, I shop for that. And when the first one broke, I made sure he gets a second one. Otherwise, he was not going to get a second one. So then it was going to be half done mirror. But because I said he must get it, it completes the place and it looks nice. All of those colors that are combined in that house, I had influence in that. So you guys better treat it well. But yeah, we're good friends now. We're cool. He gave me more than 30K, obviously. I think like he gave me like 34K. And because I don't know whether he had thought I was going to be his girlfriend eventually, but I'm so glad I went and lived my best life in Cape Town. Not on me though, on his money. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in on my story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, like, please do like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you'd like to hear me talk about next, a story time that is, and what you'd like to see me do. Please stay safe, sanitize and wash your hands, keep social distancing. Hopefully we will be out very, very soon, because most of my content is or has to be outside based. I've run out of makeup products, like I said. Probably in my next video I'm gonna be bare, of which I don't mind, but I think like I can't survive without lashes. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate you guys. Bye.